a bar with an outdoor area for entertainment. Jamaicans all over, we gather, we sit around a domino table, we have fun. You know, this is how we socialize. And for someone or a group of persons to believe that it is, you know, okay to just walk up onto the street side and shoot innocent persons. From all intents and purposes, so far, what the police have concluded is that none of these persons here were necessarily involved in any gang activity. It is inexplicable. It is dastardly, and it should never, ever be accepted or normalized in the society. And that is what we are grappling with, Commissioner, when we try to deal with gangs. So we have eroded many gangs, we have eradicated many of them, we have degraded many of them, but there is still a core that are being protected in communities, they live in communities, they have made themselves almost invisible to the community, but they are there. And it is important that the communities realize that at any time they can raise their ugly heads, they can rise the guns, as they call it, and commit these kinds of acts. And we have seen this over and over again in communities all around. Communities that have been peaceful for a long time, communities where there are no problems, communities where all the gang members are, you know, the good guys, essentially. And then all of a sudden, you'll see that they have the capability to deploy violence. We have to deal with this, and we will deal with this. We will not relent in degrading, eradicating, and eliminating gangs and gang members. And I want to be absolutely clear on this. I've given a policy directive that these multiple victim violent incidents must be dealt with specially. We're going to make the necessary change in laws to deal with them. We consider them acts of terror, and we are examining the law to see what other penalties, what other deterrents can be placed in the law to prevent criminals and criminal-minded people in gangs to commit these kinds of acts. But in the interim, in the meantime, from an operational perspective, the police can mobilize resources to deal with the problem, as we have done in Cherry Tree Lane, in Warwicker Hills, in Point Hill, and in the other areas in which this has happened. So the persons who committed this act, mark my words, you will be found. And as I've said before, I'll say it again, you will either meet a judge or you will meet your maker. Anyone who commits these acts, the police will target you. We will focus on you. We will bring our investigative capabilities to bear, and we will find you, and you will get justice. I want to be very clear on that.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Is there any special reward for citizens who may give information?
Well,
there are 30 million pool of funds and any information that can lead us to apprehend any of these gangs will provide a reward.
Well, just to be clear, Minister, when the Cherry Tree Lane incident occurred, we had put up a $25 million reward fund. We have increased that reward fund to $30 million. That fund has been repurposed to deal with any of these incidents that occur, any of these multiple victim violent incidents that occur. Any resident, any citizen, anyone who has any information that is valuable to us in leading to the arrest or giving us information that would lead to the degrading of the gangs, that information would be obviously treated with the care to protect your identity and your security.